Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Robacus, and welcome to Metaphobia. Alright, so this game is like a point-and-click mystery game. It's actually pretty good. I just did a playthrough of it. I figured that maybe you guys would enjoy it. So let's get into it.
My name is Richard Olmsted, and I used to call this city home. If you live here long enough, the stench of this city seeps into your skin, and you have to get out. I lived here long enough, and then some. Long enough to get to know the people at the top, the politicians who line their pockets while the city decays, the vultures who take what they want while the rest of us go hungry.
Sounds like real life, doesn't it?
Painter. I don't make much off my work, but I get by. I come from a long line of politicians, but I never wanted any part of that life. I traded the mansion on the hills for the life of a starving artist the first chance I got. I never regretted it.
Really though?
All the
Never?
city reporters used to know my name. Some of them knew me for my work. Most knew me for my father. Carl Elmstadt, my father, was the leader of the beloved Cosmopolitan Party. And this past year he ran for mayor. He was running against Edward Raban, an old rival of his, and pledged to change the way City Hall did business. He was a natural leader and an honest man. He saw the city not for what it was, but for what it could be. Politics was more than a job for my father. It was his calling. He never took a vacation and always showed up at town halls, for better or worse. The people adored him. Even when he failed, they knew he was fighting for them. He was fighting to take the city back.
Right.
And the vultures at the top weren't going to let him. The night it happened was nothing special. He was working from home, as he often did. That night was his last. A cold-blooded armed robber broke in and shot him. The killer stole everything he could and left my father bleeding on the floor. My father was a noble man. He deserved better. When I was a kid, my father never had time for me. When I got older, I decided I didn't have time for him. Now I'm burying him, and I wish I could go back. I wish I could talk to him one more time. I'd tell him that I admired his courage, that I loved him, and always did.
Alright, starting off on a sad note.
Random crime. It was calculated, planned. I'm sure of it. After the election, my father made enemies. And that night, one of them struck back. In my bones, I know that Edward Raban is responsible for this atrocity. But I have to prove it. I don't have many friends in the city. But if there's one person who can help me at a time like this, it's Judy. I only hope she'll take my call.
Yo, our main character looked like he's seen better days. Just saying.
Hello, Patricia. I really missed you.
Hi, Dad.
How was your trip? I hope you weren't bored. It's a long way from home.
What do you think? I was just staring out the window contemplating life? It's the 21st century, Dad. I have my phone. Can we just skip the lame small talk?
Goodness gracious.
Somebody's a bit cranky from the trip. Why don't you just relax a bit?
Cranky's an understatement.
Can't wait.
Alright, so again, guys, this is a point-and-click adventure mystery game. We're going to uncover the mystery behind the death of our main character's father,
I have to
aka
find out what happened to my father. I know I haven't spoken to Judy in more than 6 years.
the guy with the
but I
most
need
boring
her help.
voice in the world.
I should call her as soon as possible.
Okay, so before we call them, just a tip for you
I
guys.
don't need to touch that.
I always click
The
on
paintbrush.
everything in the
I'll
room
take it.
before I go anywhere, and that is something you'll see me do on these
I'll
games.
just leave it there. What
all
if she
the
comes
time.
back?
So anytime you start a mystery game like this, grab everything you can, because you don't know what's going to be useful.
This place is a mess. I better clean it up. I'll start with these scissors.
Good job.
No time for jazz right now.
There's always time for jazz.
My knife! I've been looking for this for weeks. I wonder why it's in here.
This game actually has a really good soundtrack
I
too.
already took a shower today.
Okay, I mean 2 showers ain't gonna hurt you, bro. You look like you could use a shower.
I'm not hungry.
Okay,
I don't need anything in there.
cool.
I don't need anything in there.
Alright, so let's talk to the daughter real quick.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
Damn.
How is my sweetest angel?
How should I know? Ask one of your girlfriends.
Come on, Patty. Really?
What do you want me to say?
We haven't seen each other in months. I really missed you.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yes, Dad, I love you too. Do we have to do this every 5 minutes?
When did you become so sarcastic?
I don't know, this morning.
Wow.
Never mind.
You're gonna notice a pattern of how the women talk to you in this game, by the way. Just letting you guys know.
How you holding up, honey? I mean, with Grandpa.
It's still hard to believe. I can't wrap my mind around it. How can anyone be so evil?
I ask myself that question every day.
I miss him so much.
Me too. How is school?
Can we please skip the how is school and gee,
Don't mind if I do.
Just asking.
school is
Goodness gracious.
Are you still interested in art? Or are you totally obsessed with boys now?
Are you making fun of me?
Trying to make a joke.
Of course I'm still interested in art, Dad.
What are you working on? Still painting? Sculpting? What?
I'm not in the mood for this right now.
Come on. We used to always talk about art. It was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I just don't feel like talking about it right now.
Okay, geez. Fine. How is your mother?
Oh, now you care? After 10 years?
Damn, 10 years?
Patty, stop.
Gosh, dog.
I just want to know how she is.
She's fine. She's got a new boyfriend. He's okay, but he's bald.
So?
Why would anyone date a bald guy when they can date a guy with hair?
Don't be so shallow.
Just
Yeah.
being realistic, Dad. You should
Why
try
would
it.
anyone date
I
a
just don't
bald
judge
guy,
people based on their
huh?
Maybe one day you'll
Nervous
go bald.
laugh.
Then what would you say?
Yeah, right.
That's it for now.
Okay.
Okay, so she is not very helpful. Am I missing anything?
What a mess. I don't need anything else here.
Okay.
My wardrobe. There's stuff in there I've never even worn.
Okay, let's call Judy. So we got a cell phone here. Judy, call.
Cassidy?
Hello, Judy. It's me, Richard. It's been a while.
Wow, the great Richard Elmstead has decided to grace me with a phone call.
Listen, Judy. I know you're upset with me, but I really need to talk to you
Talk about what?
about my father's death. I need your help.
Sorry to be blunt, Richard, but I haven't heard from you in 6 years. Now you want me to comfort you and tell you everything's gonna be alright?
No, it's not like that. I'll explain everything.
Go ahead then, explain.
Not now. Can we meet in private?
Fine. Come to my place.
Thanks.
I don't know if you guys did the math there, but his daughter said he hadn't seen her in 10 years. And this lady said she hadn't seen him in 6 years, which means he cut his family off but still hung out with people. Yeah, this guy kind of sounds a little shady. Our main character. Seems like a boring guy, up to no good. Okay, so I'm gonna skip to the father's house first because I don't think Judy has a lot. I think she'll update us after we look around a bit.
I'm sorry, Father. I wish I'd been a better son to you when you were alive. I promise. I will find out who did this to you. I will. Peroxide in his work office? That's unusual. I'll take it nevertheless.
Okay. Anything else?
It's empty. I love the smell of antique wood.
Sure you do.
The police already went through his documents and computer data as part of their investigation. I won't find anything useful in there.
Okay.
Let me see.
Remember, we gotta
An
search.
old phone book. I'll take it.
Just
Never
search
know
the
who I may
room.
need
Search
to
the
call.
room. Search in the room. Okay, so we got a phone book.
What is that?
Okay.
It's a sealed document. Why did Father hide it like this?
No idea, but we're about to find out.
An envelope I found in Father's office. I should open it carefully.
Alright, then open it carefully. There you go.
These documents appear to be some kind of policy agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Wow, this is huge. These documents detail my father's proposals for a wide array of new social programs. He called it Project Cosmo. He wanted to reinvest in the city's educational system with major building renovations and a new vocational school downtown. He had a plan to fight homelessness too. The city would build new shelters and partner with drug rehabilitation centers on a new work training program. He was going to raise the minimum wage and create a system that would offer healthcare to all city residents. It's ambitious to say the least. But how would he pay for it? Apparently Project Cosmo also included an anti-corruption initiative. My father had located hundreds of millions of dollars in misused funds. This was money that was flowing to organized crime syndicates and, of course, right into the pockets of Edward Raban and his political cronies. This document identifies at least 24 politicians from both parties who were stealing money from the budget. Amazing. Raban must have found out about this and knew it would be the end of him. Could this be why he had my father killed? I wonder who else knows about this. I may be the only one. I should be careful with these documents.
Okay, well, it sounds like we got some information to bring back to Miss Judy. Let's go. Let's see how far the rabbit hole will take us.
Hey, Judy.
If it isn't the famous painter, Richard Elmstadt.
Please, Judy. Not now. I need your help.
Must be pretty damn important for you to come crawling back to me.
Come on, Jude. Stop it. I know it's been a long time, but I can't change that now. And, well, it's good to see you. I missed you.
Yeah, right. If you missed me, you would have called.
Judy, please. I really am sorry. Look, if it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Why? Why would you do that? What did we do to you?
I can't explain what happened. I needed to leave.
Whatever. So, what do you want?
Okay, so let's start off nice. We're gonna apologize, and maybe it'll butter up enough just to help us out. Maybe. I don't know.
Judy, I can't apologize enough for what I did. I didn't want to leave you. I just couldn't be here anymore.
You could have said something. You could have called. You just disappeared.
I know. I was going through a difficult time.
Don't act like the victim, Richard. We all thought you lost your mind. We thought you were...
I know. Please forgive me. I wish I could go back and change it.
But you can't. Well, nice to have you back, I guess. You look good.
Thanks. You too. I'm here because I need your help.
What a surprise.
I know you're not on the force anymore, but can you still track down anybody under the sun? You still got the system up and running?
Yeah, I still got it.
You're the only one who can help me.
So, spit it out. Who are we looking for?
You know who.
I'm sure you heard about my father.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
I need your help. I think Raban was behind it.
Jesus, Richard. That is a bold accusation. You know he's the mayor, right?
Exactly. He's the mayor now, since my father died.
I never took you to be the conspiracy theory type. I know it may seem suspicious to you, but you can't just go around accusing people of murder. Besides, they already caught the killer.
I know. That's why I want to find out what really happened. On my own. Well, with your help.
Sorry, Richard. It just sounds a little far-fetched. I need some kind of proof that Raban wanted to get your father out of the way.
Oh, lucky us. But let's ask her about herself first.
So, how have you been all these years?
Same crap, different toilet. But hey, I'm alive. I'm retired from the force, but man, do I miss it. I'm so bored, it hurts.
Maybe I can help with that.
Here we go. Guy drops off the face of the earth and shows up at my doorstep saying he can save me. No, thank you.
Come on, don't be like that. I said I was sorry.
I bet you're sorry. You know, you lost a good thing. I know Patricia was never crazy about me, but you were.
What's done is done.
Yeah, whatever.
See you for now.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't even think these two have chemistry, to be honest with you. This guy's about as exciting as a can of paint. Here. We're gonna give her this.
I found a series of documents my father was hiding. They outlined an ambitious plan for the city's future. And trust me, this would have been the end of Raban's political career.
Sure it would have been.
What was in the documents?
A series of social programs that would improve the city's schools, fight homelessness, raise the minimum wage, even offer health insurance to city residents. And all of it was going to be paid for by taking down the corrupt politicians who had been stealing from the city for decades. He named names, Judy. Most of them were Edward Raban's guys, too. He planned to go after Raban and his connections to organized crime. He was going to reform the whole city. Imagine the difference a man like that could have made.
Huh. I guess I never knew that side of your father. I always assumed he was just like the rest of them.
No. He was a great man. But I fear he made some powerful enemies.
All right, Richard. Let's say for now that you're right about Raban. Maybe he did have something to do with your father's death. What's our next move? You need me to look into something?
Research Raban. Let's go.
The public won't believe me unless I can prove what my father wrote in these documents. Think you can help? Can you dig into Edward Raban's past a bit? Maybe we can find something that links him to the corruption my father talked about.
Let me check. It's not gonna be easy. Yep, like I thought. I can get you archived newspapers, police records going back a decade, maybe a few internal memos, but the good stuff is classified. Only one with access to the real Raban is Raban himself.
So I'll break into his office.
Yeah, security will definitely let the son of a dead political rival rummage through their office. Good idea.
Well, it's the weekend, so the place should be empty. I know these rich government types. They don't work on their day off.
How are you gonna get in? You need an employee card. Hold on. I might have something. We used to call this a skeleton key. It's an access card like any of the government issued ones for employees, but it's got a chip so you can adapt to any sensor in the system. Opens every door in the city.
You're kidding.
We used it for investigations that required a little discretion. We got into buildings like Raban's all the time. Pretty cool, huh?
Shouldn't you give it back to the police?
Please. The pension isn't what it used to be. I took a few things for myself on the way out.
Can I borrow it?
Maybe. What do we say?
Goodness gracious.
Please and...
Thank you.
There you go. That's the Richard I remember.
Beginning to think all the women on this game are pretentious.
See you for now.
Bye.
I really feel like that character archetype is really dried out too. Okay, so while we're here,
I cut the brush hairs for my brush.
just remember that, folks. You're gonna want to do that. Okay, let's see what we gotta do now. Raban's office.
We better get to Raban's office as quickly and quietly as possible.
Alright, so to show you guys a puzzle that makes entirely no sense, I'm going to show you what you do here.
Alright. I could use some coffee.
Buy yourself a coffee from the little Starbucks machine here. Grab it. Take it. You're going to take the cup, put it on there. Which makes entirely no sense because the cup would burn.
The heat has completely dried the coffee. The only thing left is a sticky, sugary residue.
You're going to take that and the brush
So,
hairs.
let's piece things together. Voila! A fake mustache worthy of Hollywood. I used to rock a mustache like this back in the 90s.
Then you're going to put this mustache on.
Okay, so I'm really going to do this. I'm glad there aren't any mirrors around here. Not yet. She'll notice me. I need to disguise myself.
You already have, buddy. Put here.
Good evening, ma'am.
Evening.
You need my card?
You're all good. Wait a minute.
What is it?
I know you.
You do?
You're that famous painter.
So much for a disguise.
Well,
Oh my god, I forgot your name. What is it? Oh, I know. Salvador Dali. I've been to your gallery. It was years ago, though. Such beautiful paintings you have there.
yes. Thank you.
I'm sorry to waste your time, Mr. Dali. You must have something very important to do upstairs.
Yes. A very important meeting. Have a nice day.
Goodbye, Mr. Dali.
Is this set, like, in the past somewhere? Or am I missing something? It's gotta be because his phone looked old as crap.
Hi, Richard. What's up?
Hey, Judy. I made it past the receptionist, and I'm in the elevator.
Yeah, let's just say that right in front of the receptionist.
I had to disguise myself. I'll tell you later. So, where's the office?
Let's see. Should be on the top floor.
Thanks. I'll be in touch.
Good luck.
I really feel like he could have closed the door before he started saying that. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. We will come back to this spot. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want. Shout out to little nephews and cusphews, and I will catch you on the next one.